Peace and blessings. Glory be to God on this magnificent day. I wanted to get on here today to say, as I always say, I make these videos for myself, but if it blesses you to God be the glory. I haven't made a video in a while because I feel like I think I've just been kind of slow to speak for one. I've been really taking in a lot of things and I've been deciphering it, you know what I'm saying, releasing what I shouldn't have got from it or what may not be for me, and then really taking in and embracing and understand and basically kind of chewing on the food before you swallow it. You know what I'm saying? When you get some soul food, you might get some enlightenment, you might get a download. Sometimes you kind of got to chew on that thing, you know, get all the flavors that's in there, understand what it is that you're eating, right? And then you swallow it and you digest it and all that good things. Everything is a process, and it's a beautiful process at that. But I feel like I've been processing. And some days that feels like absolutely nothing. Some days that's just being, you know, just being alive. And I think for me right now, what I am realizing about myself is there is a new version of me. Not a new version. There's a true version of me that I don't know, but I feel, right? And I sometimes still have this old skin on. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you haven't shed that old skin all the way. You haven't completely come out of the mindsets, but you're learning so much and you're breaking, your brain is like creating new pathways, you know what I'm saying? You might get caught up in going that usual way, but then like you kind of correct yourself and, you know, you be like, okay, I gotta go, you know, I gotta take a new route. I always go left, let me go right. I always go right, let me go left, you know? It's like, you know, you figuring things out. And what made me think of this, honestly, was I just did my round and there was a gentleman there. Look, he's darker than me, looked just like a regular black man, to be honest, but he spoke no English. And I was trying to communicate with him to come to the front door because I got to make a round, you know, and I'm trying to communicate, hey, just call the customer, call the customer. Call the customer. And trying to just help him out, right? But what made me think is it's 2 in the morning. This man is out working, doesn't speak any English. And I can only imagine the determination that he has to come to our country, not know a lot of English, knowing that like I'm not gonna be able to communicate with these people. I'm going to a completely foreign place, but I know it's something better for me here. And I'm gonna figure it out, you know? That, I don't know why that just kind of touched me, why that situation kind of got to me, but it did. So I did my round, I came back around, and I was gonna go to my car right quick, but instead I said, you know what, I know he probably at that door struggling. So the con thing for me to do is to go check on him, go check the front door. So I came back around and I checked the front door, and there was actually 3 people there at the door. All of them don't speak English. And so got them and helped them get in the building and whatnot. And you know, everything was good, but my whole thing is it's a lot of people coming in to a lot of different places that's new to them and they figuring it out. They, you know what I'm saying, they just doing their best, they showing up. And for you, Shaniqua, I just want for you to like show up, like, but take action. I think your missing ingredient is taking action. And I also say another reason why I say that is because for some reason Holy Spirit brought up this thought. And I think it was yeah, I was watching a video, you know, I got another revelation from a video, and he was like, you know, everything is a process and you gotta understand your why. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for myself, but you know, I still got responsibilities, I still got life stressors, but I still gotta get up and show up every day. And as simple as that is, and we hear that all the time, you know what I'm saying, from anybody out there giving motivation, we hear things like that all the time, but it's like, what really moves you? And I realized, man, I'm not really moved like that. Like, I can get that burst of energy and do it, but like when I'm just living every day, for whatever reason, I could think about, okay, I could think about my mom and my family. It doesn't make me move. Like, it doesn't get me to get up and be like, man, let me just push through and do this, because, you know what I'm saying, I got a family, I got a mom, I want to retire, I want to see her live her best life while I got her here, you know, I want to see her happy. I got nephews, you know what I'm saying, like, I want a family of my own, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's my why? What is that thing that I think about, that I remember? This is why I'm doing it. And then I was thinking about God. And I was like, why is it that God don't move me? You know? And it just kind of makes me question myself. But again, I'm just being transparent with like how I feel, where I, you know what I'm saying? Like what I feel like I be going through. Because earlier today, I kind of got confirmation that God is with me for sure. But I was like, you know, I was just thinking while I was driving to work, like, I don't feel empty, I just feel blank, if that makes sense. And I was like, I told myself, like, no matter how I feel, God said he never leaves me, or he doesn't forsake me. So even though I might feel like this, I know he's here. Then I got on YouTube for like a quick second, probably not even 30 seconds later, my partner that I talked to, he called me. And he's a man of God, like, period. And that was just confirmation to get that call from him right at that time, when I was kind of thinking about, like, I know God is with me. Even though I feel blank, I know God is with me. Even though I'm not sure. And another thing is I think I'm ignoring the call. I think I'm ignoring the call because I don't feel ready. I think I'm ignoring, and I'm running from God. It's like I'm ignoring the call, running from God, and I'm just constantly putting God on the back burner because I'm trying to figure something else out. Not figure something else out, but figure out how do I, like, what is it gonna look like, you know, and all this other stuff that doesn't even matter. But I'm just here to say right now, it's like, Sneako, I want you to figure out your why. And I also want you to start putting yourself through a process, because I think that's your problem, is you don't know how to process. And that's made you a quitter. That's made you a loser. And those are two things you know you don't want to be. So maybe there isn't something you feel the urge to fight for, but maybe there's something you can fight against, meaning like, you know, you don't want to be no loser, so stop doing that, start doing this. If you can't find the motivation from your family and your desires, maybe you can find it from the things that you don't want to be. Maybe you can list what you don't want, and you can start to work towards not being those things and start doing the opposite of those things. And maybe you'll get motivation through that. And, you know, maybe you'll start to get up because you're like, yo, I don't want to be a loser no more. Yo, I don't want to be a quitter no more. Yo, I don't want to be a bad person no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a trash person, not bad person, because I'm not a bad person. But, you know, I don't want to be trash anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a productive member in society. I want to help people. I love people. I love, you know what I'm saying, connection. I love all those things, you know, but am I pushing myself into solitude? Am I pushing myself into this place of blankness? Because it's something I don't want to face. So that's kind of something I'm figuring out. But I just wanted to get on here to make a video. Because I haven't made one in a while. And when I say a while, like, I feel like it's been like, what, like 2 weeks? 2 weeks. And it's like, even when it comes to my soul, it's like, why? What's my why? What's my motivation to get up and go for that run? What's my motivation to get up and do what's right for me? What's my motivation to say no to what I need to not do? What's my determination? Not just motivation, but determination. What's my knowing? And I even thought about my soul, like, you know what I'm saying? But am I really, really, truly willing to sacrifice my soul just to be irresponsible? Just to be like, just to, you know? I don't want to take being alive for granted. And a part of me feels like I do be taking being alive for granted. Part of me don't, but a part of me do. Because I feel like I can be doing, it's not that I can be doing so much more, but I can definitely be taking better action than what I'm doing right now. I can definitely be doing a lot more, a lot better for myself. Not more. It's not about doing more, but it's about doing better. I could be doing better for my own self. I could be showing up. I could be doing things, simple things, easy things, and really allowing for myself to change, you know, to help myself become new. Not just expect the outside circumstances to change because I'm learning, but to actually take action to help myself at the same time. So as this developing, this is developing, you know? And I can really get past a lot of hindrances that I have. But yeah, I just wanted to make that video, you know, tell you I love you. I love you, Shaniqua. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. You're dope. You're cool. You're good people. You feel me? So stay strong.